Money is power, money is survival. But what happens when money itself becomes worthless? Today we uncover the shocking story of Zimbabwe's $100 trillion banknote. A note with 14 zeros printed on it that couldn't even buy a simple loaf of bread. To understand how this happened, we must go back to the 1980s, when Zimbabwe was called the breadbasket of Africa, with fertile lands, growing industries, and hope for the future. But political corruption, controversial land reforms, and mismanagement slowly destroyed the economy. By the 2000s, the country entered one of the worst cases of hyperinflation in world history. Prices doubled every few days, then every few hours, and people carried bags of cash just to buy groceries. Imagine earning your salary in the morning, only to find it worthless by the afternoon. Children played with stacks of banknotes like toys, because the paper was cheaper than actual toys. In response, the government printed larger and larger denominations, millions, billions, and finally trillions. And in 2008, the Reserve Bank released the most infamous note of all, the $100 trillion banknote. On paper it looked like unimaginable wealth, but in reality, it was worth less than a bus ticket. Families struggled, hospitals ran out of medicine, supermarkets were empty, and many people turned to bartering, trading chickens for bread, soap for fuel, anything for survival. In 2009, Zimbabwe abandoned its own currency and switched to the US dollar and South African rand, which brought some stability. But the scars of hyperinflation remain. And here lies the lesson. Money is not just paper, it is trust. When trust is broken, money becomes nothing. The $100 trillion banknote is not only a collector's item, but also a warning to the world about corruption, bad policies, and the fragile balance of economies. And if you're still here watching this, thank you so much for staying until the very end. Please don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and stay tuned for more incredible stories of history.